Hello my friends, this is Moonday and today we are gonna do a reading with the question what are they feeling right now? So it could be about your ex, about your crush, about like anyone that you've got some kind of romantic interest in. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a short reading because I don't have so many cards in every pile you'll see, but I hope that's gonna be helpful and interesting for you guys. So there is also a few things I wanted to say. So first of all, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, who has liked, who has left me a comment. You guys are amazing. I'm really overwhelmed by your response and it feels just really amazing. I'm extremely grateful for every single one of you, so thank you once again. The next thing I wanted to say is that my Etsy shop is open and there is only one reading available at the moment, but it is gonna grow and it is gonna expand. But first I just wanted to to sell this reading out. It's in a promotional price, so after this reading sells out, it's gonna come back but with a higher price, so I would recommend you get it now. Another thing I wanted to say is that I am an intuitive tarot reader, because sometimes I do get comments saying like, oh, this is not what that card means, and stuff like that. Well, this is what it means to me. That's the first thing. The second thing is that in every tarot deck we read cards differently because the imaginary is different. It might be similar to, like, let's say traditional Rider-Waite-Smith or traditional Thoth or traditional Tarot de Marseille, but still it is slightly different, so we're gonna read it differently. And this is my intuition and this is what it tells me, and that leads me to another thing I wanted to say, that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you. So take whatever does resonate with you and just simply leave the rest, because it's not a one-to-one reading. So the amount of messages I'm getting for each group is huge. All right, it's really big. So if one group doesn't resonate with you, just feel free to completely leave this video or maybe pick another group. It really depends on you. Okay, so for those of you who don't know how does pick a card readings work, I'll quickly explain it to you. There are three groups of cards: group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So you intuitively pick one group of card. You can pause this video right now, you can meditate on your choice, you can use a pendulum, and this is my new favorite method of picking the groups for myself because it resonates more with me like that. And once you feel like you're ready, you can resume this video and go to the timestamp of your group that is going to be in the description box down below. So without any further ado, because I don't think there's any more information I wanted to give you, oh yeah, just a quick thing. I'm really sorry that lately I have not been posting the videos on a regular basis. My holidays kind of messed up my schedule, so if you're following me on Instagram you will know. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's just jump into the video. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So in today's video we're going to find out what are they feeling right now. Once again, let me tell you, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest. As I was saying before, it is going to be a short reading because I've only got like 3 cards, but yeah, let's just jump into it. So what are they feeling right now? Okay, so we've got the Justice in reverse. What are they feeling right now? They feel like the justice has not been served. They feel like something is not very fair. Maybe they feel like whatever you've done wasn't really fair to them. It doesn't have to be truth, of course, but this is how they feel. They feel like something is not right, something is not fair, that you've done something without thinking, and this is what they have, this is something that have hurt them. They feel like you have made some kind of a choice that was not how to say that, that you either didn't have the right to make. For some of you, you didn't have the right to make this choice, or for some of you, you made a choice that was based on your ego. This is what I'm getting. It was based on your ego. It was not based on how it's supposed to be. It was not based on the facts. It was not based on the logic. It was based on your emotions only. So you've made a choice, and they feel like you've done them wrong. Okay, it could be big thing, it could be small thing, but they feel like you've made a wrong choice, you've made a wrong decision, because the decision is the word I'm getting all the time, and I'm getting all the time the actions above thinking, above logic. So you might have made a decision in haste, you might have made your decision because you were pushed. I feel like someone has, for some of you, someone has pushed you to make some kind of decision, and this person you're thinking about and you're asking about, they're really, really unhappy about it. They're really upset. They don't like it, and they feel really wronged. So let me get another card. Creation, dream time. Alright, so the next card here is that they feel, to me, really chaotic at the moment. They, like, look in this card, there's so much going on, and there is a lot of if you look at this guy, you can see like his head, you know, I don't know whether it's like a headpiece or it's like his kind of, I don't know, head is open, and there is so much going on, and they are feeling really chaotic to me. There is like so much going on, they're so overwhelmed. I am getting that it could be a lot going on for them in their work life, a lot going on for them in their family life, in their social life. They have a lot of responsibilities at the moment, and they do feel overwhelmed. Yeah, this card speaks about the creation and about dream time, but I do feel like the creative side of them at the moment is somehow blocked. That there is so much going on that they don't have the time to actually create anything. They could be some kind of an artist or like a freelancer. This is definitely the energy I'm getting of some kind of a freelancer, or someone who doesn't have, like, you know, this one 9-to-5 job. They're just taking the what is it called? Well, they're taking like the projects, and they have to be creative in what they do, but at the moment there is so much going on that it is blocked. It is not there. There's too much. Maybe they have taken too many things on themselves, and now they don't really know how to cope with that. They're trying their best to keep their balance in life at the moment, but I really don't see that. There's too much going on. Also, for some of you, because this is not gonna resonate with everyone, obviously, I do get some drugs abuse, some psychedelic drugs. You can definitely say that from this picture over there. You know, this is the overuse of some kind of a psychedelics to me. It could be overuse of some even like antidepressants to me, or some kind of like overuse of like any kind, because I get that, like I said, it's not for everyone, but for some of you, this person is doing that to help them get creative, to help them because they feel like, oh, once they do that, their visions, their creative visions are going to flow, and it's going to be much more easier for them to focus on what they want to do or how do they want to do it. But this is not the option. For some of you also, when it comes to this person, it could be that because, oh my gosh, how to say that, they do have some kind of hallucinations. It could be it could happen because of thousands of reasons. It could be because of some hallucinogenic, I don't know, drugs, plants, but it could be also like a side effect of some kind of a medicine. They have hallucinations, they feel like someone is following them. This is what I'm getting. Alright, but let me move on to the last message in this group, and this is the more like romantic message. So we've got make the effort. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you're asking about a romantic partner or someone you're interested in, how they feel, because it is about them, so how they feel is that you should make the effort, you should make the first step, you should reach out to them, and you should show them you're interested. I feel like they might be acting that, like, you know, they're not interested, or they might be putting on this, you know, this mask that they're not interested, they don't really care, it's just like you're kind of whatever to them. But I do get, you know, like they do have this instinct, they do have this feeling that, you know, they do want some kind of affection from you. I'm not saying you have to smother them with your, like, you know, with your feelings and your love and whatever, but they do want some kind of affection. And if you feel like this is your person, this is your soulmate, this is your twin flame, however you want to call it, then, you know, you should go for it. You should make the effort. You should rethink what you've done, like with this card of being wronged, and maybe say sorry, maybe apologize, maybe do something nice for them, whatever your intuition is telling you to do. Because this is kind of what they expect. They feel like maybe they have made some kind of an effort in the past, so now it's your turn. This is what I'm getting. Alright, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and comment on this video, share this video if you feel like it's going to help someone else. And yeah, thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 2, I hope you're doing well. So in today's video we're going to find out what are they feeling right now. Like I was saying before, it could be about your crush, it could be about your ex, it could be about anyone that you've got some kind of romantic feelings for. And once again, let me remind you, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you. So take whatever does resonate with you and leave the rest. Today's reading is going to be quite short, to be honest, because I don't have too many cards, but hopefully it is going to help you somehow. So let me start from this card. What are they feeling right now? Alright, so we've got the Lovers in reverse. Alright, so for some of you, I get the okay, because there's a few options. I'm getting a few messages when it comes to this card. So let me start for the option number 1. And the option number 1 is cheating of some kind. It could be you cheating on them. It could be them cheating on you, but whatever that is, they don't feel happy about it. So if they're the ones cheating on you, they feel guilty about it. If you're the one cheating on them, they feel very upset about it. I feel like the majority of you watching this group, you're either asking about someone that you have separated from, or like someone you haven't been talking to in a long time, probably. I do get a message of an argument of that for some of you, you had like a massive argument, probably about this third party, and you guys separated, like you've gone your own ways in a very negative state, in a very negative energy. You're left with like a lot of negative feelings towards each other, and you probably have gone your separate ways. And how they feel is that they feel like this is how it was meant to be, that, you know, this relationship, because I do feel like for a lot of you watching this group, this is about someone you have been with, and they are your ex. So how they're feeling is that this relationship from the very start was not meant to be. I'm sorry to say that, but was not meant to be. That there was this higher power that was trying to tell them that, you know, like, don't go into that direction, you know, don't do that, you know, it's not gonna work out anyways, it's not gonna make you happy. For some of you, I also feel like you're asking about someone that you knew that you were not their only option, and you knew that you're not their only choice, and even though you might have been dating, you knew that you're not like exclusive, and they're also dating other people, and they actually decided to go for another person, not for you, and you are trying to see if maybe they regret the decision they've made, but I don't really see that they do regret. They're like much happier that they've gone to this different direction, and they kind of want the same for you, to move on and to go for a new person. Okay, let me see what else do we have. So we've got the meadow, vulnerability. So they might be feeling a little bit vulnerable right now. Or they actually, the next thing I'm getting, oops, is that they feel like you are the vulnerable one because you're not with them or they're not with you. But like, if you're looking at the bigger picture and if you want to look at the bigger perspective, you know, it still wouldn't be great to try to connect with them again and to approach them again, because I only see some obstacles on your way and on your path. It's not that easy. It's not great. What else am I getting from this message? I do feel like for some of you this person is some kind of a player, and they feel like you should know that, you know. They feel like they haven't really wronged you or anything like that, because in their opinion you should have known that from the beginning. They're the player. They don't stick to one person. There's so many other like girls or guys, you know, around. They don't need to stick to one person because you know, why would they, if there's so many opportunities for them to see other people, to have fun with other people. So I don't think that this separation is bad for you, to be honest. You might be still feeling hurt and upset, but this person, they've never seen you as the only one. You are one of many, or you are one of many, if this is like about the present situation. And if that's the way it is, you know, then you should not feel vulnerable. You need to gather up your strength and move forward. Okay, let's see the last cards. It was only supposed to be one, but two of them fell out when I was shuffling. So let's see. Okay, we've got stay optimistic about your love life and the wedding. So this situation involves marriage. So this is what I was saying before. For some of you, it is a partner that you have been separated from, mostly because, like I said, of some kind of a cheating stuff, of a third party stuff. So yeah, for some of you it's definitely your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your ex-partner in general. Doesn't have to be like literally your husband or wife. It could be just like official partner. But what else am I getting is stay optimistic about your love life. So this is not the end. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. You know, you might be feeling bad about this situation right now, but the message is that, you know, this is not the end. You are still going to meet person or people, you know, on your life journey that are going to be great for you, and they're going to resonate with you, and they're gonna make you feel amazing, and you know, you will be the only one for them, and they will admire you, you know, and they will love you the way you are, because I do feel like, you know, you didn't feel important for this person. You didn't feel like, you know, you're the only one for them, even though maybe you didn't know for sure there is someone else. You did have this feeling, and you were like suspicious about it, and you kind of had the feeling that, you know, they're kind of not focused only on you, and you know, their eyes are pretty much everywhere. They're checking out like everyone, you know, other women or other men when you are walking with them. And this person that is most probably coming to you in your life right now, they will only see you. It does say positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I know it's not easy, but it is a time to move on, and it is a time to heal your old wounds, and it is a time to change everything in your life. Change whatever is negative, forget about them, move on. They were just not great for you, and it was not meant to be. And even though you might not like this message, I'm really sorry, but there is something better coming for you. You might not like it at the moment, but trust me, in the future you will, like, you're gonna realize this was for the best. So this is all I've got for you in this reading at the moment. I hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't yet, give me some thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share this video if you feel like it is going to help someone else. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 3. I hope you're doing well. So in today's reading, we're going to find out what they are feeling right now. So it could be, like I was saying, about your ex, about your crush, about anyone that you've got some kind of like romantic feelings for, but anyways, please remember this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you. So take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest. This is a short reading. I've only got like 3 cards for you guys, but let's just jump into it and let's see what are they feeling right now. Okay, so we've got 7 of Wands. Alright, so the person you're asking about, I get the energy of giving up on something. Of giving up. I feel like for some of you, they were trying to fight for you. They were trying to get your attention, I'm getting, and it's just they're giving up on that. They are tired of that. They don't want to do it anymore for some reason. They just basically, they're fed up. But for some of you, I'm also getting that they were trying to kind of defend you, and they have also given up. What else? I'm also getting that there were some kind of conflicting beliefs going on for you guys, and they were kind of trying to prove you or tell you you were wrong about something, and you wouldn't listen, you wouldn't want to listen, and they were trying to, I'm getting that, explain something to you, you know, like how they feel, how yeah, like they feel like they have been attacked by you for some reason. And now they are just like, they give up. They give up. Because they were doing good for some time. They were like standing their ground, and now they just don't want to do it anymore. They're just tired. They're just fed up. Maybe it was some kind of arguing going on. Like some of you, I get that you have hurt them really bad. They were like, maybe there was some I don't get physical abuse, but I get some kind of like a mental abuse going on, that maybe you were telling them how they're dumb, they're, I don't know, stupid, whatever, and they were like okay. I mean, okay, they were not okay with that, but they were like, they had this mental shield and mental defense going on. But at the moment, it's just like there was enough for them. There was too much for them. They have decided they just can't deal with that anymore. I'm getting a very difficult state of mind when it comes to that. You know what? I'm just gonna get another card because I feel like this is a very difficult one to clarify. This one. Get another card. Okay, 2 cards fell out. Both of them in reverse. Wow, so many cards in reverse today. Okay, so I've got the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Star in reverse. Yeah, well, especially with the Star in reverse, there is some kind of emotional abuse, emotional trauma. I feel that whether you realize that or not, you have hurt them so much emotionally, or they have been hurt in general so much emotionally. They might be in a very, very difficult state right now. Mental state. Their mental health is not great at the moment. I get a feeling that they were trying to please you in some way. They were trying to please maybe their environment. But there is no healing. They didn't heal. They're still hurting, they're still upset, they're still in like emotional pain and mental pain. Especially with the Star in reverse. That their hopes have been like crushed. Is there anything else I'm getting from that? Like, I do get like a feeling of being burnt out and this giving up. Like, they don't have this willing to live a life anymore. They're just like, yeah, whatever, you know, I don't care what's gonna happen. Like, I'm done, I'm tired. Okay, let me see what else do we have here with these cards. So we've got the lightning power. When I see this card, it really reminds me of the Tower card in almost any tarot deck, where there is this lightning striking down and destroying something. And I really feel like something, you know, something that happened, something that occurred was this kind of like a lightning for them, that like basically completely crushed and destroyed everything they have believed in. They, you know, their peace of mind, they're willing to do anything anymore. Like, it was a massive shock to them. It was a massive destruction, like mentally destructing thing. Something very powerful, something very difficult. I feel like this person at the moment, how are they feeling and what are they feeling? They're like, they're in so much of like mental chaos and mental turmoil. They don't really know what to do. They need this emotional healing. They need some kind of help. I guess they need some kind of help. If they could get a professional help, that would be amazing. But there is something like really negative that have happened. I'm getting so much of like this mental abuse for some reason. I was saying that it might have like come from you, whether you knew that or not, but now I'm also getting that, you know, something from the outside, not really you, something else from the outside was the major thing, was the main thing that upset them so much and hurt them so much. I'm getting like a death of someone important to them, or a sickness or like illness of someone very important for them, and it like came all of a sudden and they kind of, it destroyed them emotionally. Let me get the last card for this. And we've got soulmate. So you might be asking about, obviously, someone that you're like linked to in a romantic way. Yes, this is your soulmate. I feel like you just need to take care of them. They might not be able to think for themselves at the moment. They might not be able to think clearly. They might not be able to take care of themselves. And I just feel like if you're asking about someone you are with and they're going through something very difficult, just be there for them, you know, just be there for them. Just let them know that if they need anything, they can always come to you. They can always, you know, they don't even have to say anything. They can just like, you can always just like hug them and just let them be, and let they cry if they need to, let them be angry if they need to, like, you know, shout, scream, or whatever, and you are there for them. You are there to help them and to heal them. Because they are very important for you. But like I was saying, if it's something very, very difficult going on in their life, as like I was saying, the terminal illness of someone close to them, or death of someone close to them, like a family member, if they could look like and seek the professional help, that would be great for them, you know. Just try to convince them in a delicate way somehow that they might need some kind of like therapy. They might need to talk to someone who is a professional in the field, that they will help them, they will heal them, and they will soothe their pain. But you also need to be there for them. You just can't ignore them and go away, or just, you know, be like, oh yeah, that's nothing, you know, there are things much worse that are going on in the world, and you're just complaining about something. Because, you know, some things that seem to be small for you might be massive for this other person. So, you know, just don't ignore that, you know. Try to be understanding and just to let them know you are there for them. Alright guys, so this is it for this reading today. I hope you did like it and it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Give me a like, leave me a comment, and share this video if you feel like it's going to help someone else. and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.